continuing coverage. So.
Now, staff, we are live on the National Mall tonight, a little more than 100 miles away from you, but in a sense, it felt like home. That's because it seems on every corner we turned, there was someone from Richmond, Virginia.
There we go.
All right.
An historic moment and experience. This Richmond woman just had to document.
Help you God.
President Obama taking the oath of office for a second time.
I don't think I'll ever see it in my lifetime again. I don't know if I will, so I thought it was important to be right here today so I could experience this. That's right.
Dion Hearn wasn't the only Richmonder
Glad I came.
who drove up to D.C. to witness history.
Get a chance to do this once every 4 years, and you know, as part of a citizenry, we need to participate in democracy.
You know, he's not going to get another term, and it might be a long time until we have another black president like he is, and as good as he is.
President Obama not only faced a crowd of nearly 1 million people here in the National Mall, but he also faced the Lincoln Memorial on the other side, where Dr. King delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech.
It's just so moving and so inspiring, and so glad that I was able to bring my daughter to such a historic event.
Giovanni Armstead, another Richmonder,
Jackson Ward,
says her heart was warmed on this cold Martin Luther King Day when President Obama touched on Dr. King's values.
Our president stands for freedom. Our president stands for equality, and so was Dr. Martin Luther King.
Those feelings were echoed by other Richmonders we spoke with.
The chance for Americans to be united regardless of political beliefs, regardless of race, ethnicity, sexual orientation. It's just a chance for all Americans to come together.
Now, even though the folks in that story were from Richmond, Virginia, we can assure you that everyone here at the National Mall was not from the River City today. In fact, we ran into people from all over the world. Now, the Department of Homeland Security estimates a little more than 700,000 people attended the inaugural activities here on the mall today. Coming up on the news at 5:30, we'll tell you a bit more about our experience here in D.C. and just how hectic it was. But for now, we're live in Washington tonight. I'm Lorenzo Hall for CBS 6 News. Bill and Steph, I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Lorenzo.